Red Dead Redemption 2, a masterpiece of story, is an open-world game in the setting of the Wild West, following a gang of outlaws that strive for freedom whilst escaping from the law. In this digital artifact, I want to showcase a few points and reasons that Red Dead Redemption 2 deserves the love and awards. Another topic I want to showcase is how this game has a lot of connection to 3 particular theories I will show in this video. The game needed 8 years to develop, made by Rockstar Games. Red Dead Redemption 2 has won multiple awards, mainly being almost winning 2018 Game of the Year, winning the best performance from a voice actor, best music, audio design, and narrative story. The game starts with the infamous Van der Linde game, with them being on the run from the law, following a failed robbery attempt, while still trying to pursue their dream and goal of reaching freedom.
I possess things that you will never understand.
But as we advance through the story with the main protagonist, Arthur Morgan, we reluctantly see the gang lose their way of life doing so. I have researched the community and the fans, mainly on platforms such as Facebook, Twitter, and Discord, and I have summarized the fans' widely agreed opinion that the story mode is timeless and it is just as fun and engaging as the online mode of the game. They find the story very well written, often discussing the different endings and how their actions impacted their experience in a positive manner. Of course, no game is free of some issues. The online mode has people who enjoy interrupting and ruining the fun for other players, along with some connection issues, and a lot of lengthy time frames between separate updates. But all of these small issues do not in any way ruin the experience and gameplay. Ludology and game mechanics. This was the first theory I thought of almost instantly. Game mechanics are methods used to modify a game state by an agent or to construct a game. They may consist of one or more of the following elements: players, numbers, roles, interactions, patterns, objectives, procedures, rules, etc. There are a number of elements which make it easy to comprehend and easy to play Red Dead Redemption 2, such as player movement and the physics of weapons, which are not too challenging to frustrate the player but provide a good sense of fun. And the game text describes everything in detail as well. Also, the map and the designs of the game, such as the towns and roads, the horse riding and wagons, all have easy to master game mechanics. Game mechanics usually serve to guide the player through the experience of playing the game, and for Red Dead Redemption 2 it's clear that the developers did an excellent job. Genre theory. My research of the genre theory showed that a genre is a recurring category or type of text that are defined by structural, thematic, and functional specifications. The definition of genre is historically and discursively contingent. It is traditionally believed that genre refers to an abstract concept rather than something that actually exists. Red Dead Redemption 2 is an action-adventure game with western and open-world elements that support one another perfectly to create an immersive experience. Similar to their past games like the hugely popular Grand Theft Auto, all of Rockstar's games are considered to be the king of the open-world genre in the video game industry. Red Dead is a fantastic example of how they are able to manage all aspects and requirements of an action-adventure game, while the thrilling story, as well as the tension and gameplay in general, add to the overall feel of the game as an action open-world title. Affect theory. According to this theory, people strive to maximize positive and minimize negative feelings, which are the driving forces behind human behavior. Affect theory is dedicated to studying and figuring out how effects manifest themselves in the body and in social interactions with ourselves. For Red Dead, typically, players only care about the first few interactions with the game and then move on to the next, but in this case, how players play at the beginning of the game is often vastly different from how they play at its conclusion. In the story, Arthur Morgan, the main protagonist, shows a shift in his ideology as his character develops throughout the story from a cold-hearted to a selfless individual, correcting his own wrongdoings as well as trying to help others. In Source, this gets passed to the player as well, making the experience more memorable.
What matters? What are you gonna do? I'll be okay, but do it for me. It would make me feel good, if that makes any sense.
I thought that this theory fits the game very well, as most people that I've talked to said that they changed their views on the game after playing the story.